Welcome back to the Regional Cybercrime Unit YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to take a look at your reporting obligations to the Information Commissioner's Office as a business or organisation. But first, subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss out on future videos. The security of data processing. A key principle of the General Data Protection Regulation, GDPR, is that you process personal data securely by means of appropriate technical and organisational measures. Doing this requires you to consider risk analysis, organisational policies, and physical and technical measures. The measures you take must ensure the confidentiality, integrity, and availability of your systems and services and the personal data you possess within them. What should you do after a cybersecurity incident? When you suffer a cyber attack or cybersecurity incident, you might need to report it to the Information Commissioner's Office, ICO. You need to report an incident if there is a personal data breach leading to the accidental or unlawful destruction, loss, alteration, unauthorised disclosure of, or access to personal data. Breaches can be accidental or deliberate, and a breach can be more than just losing personal data. So what are your obligations? You're legally obliged to report any personal data breaches within 72 hours of becoming aware of them, unless you can show that the breach is unlikely to pose a risk to individuals' rights and freedoms. You should make this report online, but there is a phone helpline if you do not have access to the internet. There's no need to wait for 72 hours, and the sooner you report, the better. You can always provide updates and further detail down the line. If there is a high risk to individuals' rights and freedoms, then you must tell the ICO without delay. Also, reporting to the ICO is not reporting to law enforcement. If you wish to engage with law enforcement, you should make a report separately to Action Fraud or the National Cybersecurity Centre. Likewise, making a report to Action Fraud or the NCSC will not inform the ICO automatically. If you are unsure whether you need to make a report, you can use the ICO's handy self-assessment tool. It only takes 5 minutes and tells you what the next steps are based on your answers. What will the ICO do when you report a breach? If you report a breach by phone, you'll be provided with immediate guidance about the next steps. If the ICO require more information, they will contact you. And if it's a more serious breach, they may carry out an in-depth investigation. Other steps may include using your reported data breach to identify data security and incident trends, share data with the appropriate partner organisations such as the National Cybersecurity Centre or other law enforcement agencies, and share relevant data with data protection regulators in other countries. In summary, always report personal data breaches within 72 hours of discovering a breach. Reports can be made over the phone or online. If you are unsure whether you are required to make a report, you can use the self-assessment tool online for guidance. And make the report as soon as possible and in as much detail as possible at the time. You can always provide further detail or updates later on. Thank you for watching this short video from the West Midlands Regional Cybercrime Unit. Be sure to subscribe to us here on YouTube and consider signing up to our weekly newsletter, The Sentinel, for all the latest cyber news, tips and tricks. All the links are in the video description.